Hello, welcome to this video guide that will show you an overview of the component's features. With Xojo Data Grid by Basic App, you can directly connect a database to the grid and directly edit the values in the cells. The grid is completely bound to the database, and any changes made in the cells will be written to the database. This will allow you to completely forget about managing the connected database and let the grid do all the work. The database object is set up with all Xojo compatible database types, such as SQLite, MySQL, PostgreSQL, MS SQL, ODBC, and etc. You can set the column types, which can be numeric, text, date, link, checkbox, color, list of values, and etc. With a double click on the cell, you can modify the values. If you want to have events available that allow you to check the values before being written and possibly modify them or cancel the writing. The columns can be resized by dragging the right border of the header cell. The columns can be moved by dragging the header cell to the right or left. The data can be sorted by clicking on the header cell. You can also choose one or more sort columns by holding the keyboard key Control for Windows or Command for Mac OS. It is possible to add a footer for the data summary. The footer cells contain sum, average, minimum, maximum, header copy, and custom values. Or they can remain null, in which case during the redrawing, such footer cells will be unified. Both the header and footer columns can have icons aligned to your liking. The entire grid is completely customizable graphically, starting from the colors, fonts, dimensions of the columns, rows, header, and footer. The scroll bars can also be customized to better adapt them to your needs. In addition to dimensions and colors, the scroll bars can also have the auto-hide functionality, which allows them to be displayed only when you pass the mouse over them. Both the header, the footer, and the rows have two events that allow you to redraw the entire content of the cell with a picture type object. The two events are distinguished by the fact that the first allows you to edit before the cell is drawn, and the other after that allows you to overwrite the drawing. The grid also manages multiple selection and dragging. This may be useful if you need to move data to other components in the form. Data loading is very fast, as is the redrawing of the component itself. It is obvious that if you use remote databases, the loading speed depends on the response speed of the database server, while the redrawing of the component will always be very fast, regardless of the type of database used. The Auto Dark Light Mode method allows you to set the graphic parameters of the component similar to those of the operating system and the theme used. Through the Dark Light Mode Changed event, it is possible to modify the component after the automatic settings. Features are periodically added, and it is likely that the version now available is even more powerful than the video you've just seen. We hope that the component we created will help you and simplify your work. Happy development!